evening, everybody. A very warm welcome on this Saturday, the 11th of July, 2020. It's Royal Flush here. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hope you're well. And experimenting with my 3D tic-tac-toe invention. Fun little trivia. That can come back during the break in between, because I need a few minutes to set up subsequent Millionaire stacks. So that can come up during the break. So if you want to play, I've left the build running. So if you type !play, you'll be added to the waiting list. And Matt Rev, the inaugural winner of 3D tic-tac-toe. So yeah, that's still running in the background. So that game will start if you want to. If you want to play when we have a break of that will be running in the background. So hit !play, you'll be added to the waiting list, and then as soon as I put that build back live, don't try and start playing it in the background though, otherwise I will be forced to close it. Well, I mean, you could do what you like, make your own choices, but it could be quite fun to do that. There's not a game going at the moment, so as soon as 4 people go onto the waiting list, the game activates automatically. Anyway, where are my manners? Good evening, one and all. Aspie Dog, Egg Fried Cheese, Connor, Persephone's Twitchbot, Score Count, Matt the Ref, Connor, thank you for that host as well, Cetra. And Keshi Head, hello. And Drahuska, welcome. Clive of Legend, good to see you. And Cola, hello. And there's not quite as much chat to go through tonight because it's very civil playing noughts and, as Connor called it, noughts and crosses and hashes and octothorpes and asterisks. Garver 7th, good evening. And Panda, welcome. And I think, is that everyone? I think that might be everyone who's chatted. Toadboy, 8 Minky, good evening, hello. Shadowmane, welcome to you. The Juice Man, hello. Scooter Dust, and Applecast, and Comedy Fan, and DMM, and everyone who's joining now in the chat at the bottom. Welcome and good evening to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on this Saturday evening. 31 of you here, according to my count at the moment. I've changed my camera around, changed my desk setup a little bit. So the monitor, before it was like, I realised it adjusts. So rather than being up there and me staring up all the time, I've moved it down a little bit. It feels a bit more comfortable. Egg Fried Cheese, good evening as well. Yes, I will remember to turn on OBS as well. And unmute in Discord, as and when we get there. Anyway, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening? I've got probably 4 question stacks lined up. Looking forward to seeing how you fare with them. As promised, I'm resetting the board. So even if you've been in already, now is the chance for it to reset for you to come and have another go. You know the rules. Everyone knows how to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. If you want to play along in the lobby, that's absolutely fine. You just join the lobby. If you don't win fastest finger, you can play along at home, and that's fine. But you do need a microphone if you would like to come and play with me in the live game room thing, stuff, and words. Sorry, I was writing the Twitch because I've been working on that tic-tac-toe for like the last couple of days, and I wrote an AI algorithm for it yesterday, which I now can't beat consistently, which is a good sign. And then the Twitch thing looks so janky because I threw that together in about 40 minutes before the stream started, so I'm a little bit flying by the seat of my pants here. But that's fine, that's fun, and it seems to be working. It's one of my 12 games in 12 months projects, so the Twitch thing was just something I can do to kill some time while I was waiting for the stream to start, and something for you to do to kill time while you're waiting for the stream to start. So that's all good. But it will look a lot prettier in due course, and if it proves to be popular, I think it's better with 3 people rather than 4. 4 leads to a lot of stalemates, but anywho, I'm on the beer tonight, Beer Moretti, which is very nice. Now, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Planning to get through 4 stacks. I've got 6 here, just in case we need them, but 4 is normally what we go for. One of them is very, very difficult. It has been vetted as particularly hard by Panda, who vets all of the questions, is the only person who knows what the questions are. And we'll get to that in a little while. But we're going to start off with one that has been rated 6.5 difficulty out of 10. 6.5 difficulty. And this is a question stack from Shadowmane. So Shadowmane, you won't be able to be in the hot seat for the first game. Neither will you be able to be a phone a friend option. But it is your question stack that is being used. So if you manage to win, you are facing off against Shadowmane's trivia. So, Should we get the show on the road? I think we should. Let's just make sure everything is in sight, and let's open up the lobby. If you'd like to come and play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you need to type the lobby code, RBPV, into the Twitch chat door to Persephone's Twitch bot. Panda, should I add you to the exceptions list, or are you going to self-exclude? Opposite the Panda. I'll add you to the exclusion list, Panda, alright. So then you can take part in Fastest Finger and you can see your time in lovely orange. So yes, so only Shadowmane and Elias are going to be the only players whose names will come up in orange. Everyone else will come up in either black or green, depending whether or not you get it right or wrong. Well, I hope everyone is having a lovely weekend. It's been quite warm today. I went to the shop today. That was about the highlight of my day. I was up and about 8:30, did my recording of hymns. I have to record hymns for church on Sunday. I don't have to go to church on Sunday morning at the moment. But as sort of director of music, because we're doing this online ministry thing, I've still got to provide hymns and music for the services. So yeah, doing that from home. I've run out of juice in there, so let me reload that. So that was this morning, and then I fixed the code. I fixed the code of the code, which was a mess, and then I told everyone about it despite no one directly asking, because that's how I roll. So that was that, and then I went and did the shop, came home, put the shopping away, and Twitch code for Millionaire. Not for Millionaire, for 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. So if you haven't had a go, exclamation mark play, you'll be added to the waiting list. Right. Good evening, Quizzy Dan, welcome. Welcome to the stream, lovely to have you here. And the real Dev as well, as another name cropped up there. Jack Wilfred, hello. What about any hers? Ah, very good, Scooter Dust, welcome to the stream. Right, I think the loop is about to come to an end. Which means we're going to lock up the lobby and see who we've got in the lobby this week. We welcome Clive of Legend, Elias the Panda, Keshi Head, Scooter Dust, Toadboy123, Connor M27, The Real Dev, Drahuska, Cetra, Cola, Aspia Dog, Matt the Ref, Comedy Fan 74, Car the 7th, DMMJRB, Applecast 12, Ash the Bash, The Juiceman 45, Score Count, 8 Minky, Jack Wilfred, Pokenuts, and Quizzy Dan. Welcome to you. You're all poised and lined up in the lobby, ready to play for £1 million. Something like that. So, it's Fastest Finger first. A reminder that if you don't want to particularly do this one, because you maybe want to save yourself for the really hard stack, once you've played this game, you won't be able to play in the hot seat games for the rest of the evening, but you may be able to, but you will be able to still play along at home as normal. So we're going to go and do Fastest Finger first. If I remember the right buttons, I really want a Stream Deck. It's Fastest Finger first, so you know how this works. From now on, you are whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. Do not type in public chat because it won't be processed. And it's Fastest Finger first, and you may have your message deleted by a moderator, which you don't want. So, Fastest Finger first, you're answering as a single string. Remember, you're playing against Shadowmane's question stack if you get into the hot seat. It's a 6.5 out of 10 difficulty. So it's a single string of characters, single message, A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, C, A, B, D, whatever you think the correct order is. If you're all ready, fingers on buzzers, whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot, here comes the first question. Starting with the earliest, put these Pixar films in order of their release. Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc., A Bug's Life, Toy Story. If you click Persephone's Twitch bot, who's asking the questions, Quizzy Dan, and then click Whisper, and you'll be able to whisper to her. Okay, nice gentle one to start us off. So, Pixar films, going as far back as you can. First of all, you've got Toy Story, that was back in 1995. Coming forward in the future, you've got A Bug's Life, I think that was 1997 or maybe 1998. Moving forward, you've got Monsters Inc., that was 2000 or 2001, I think. 2001 sounds about right. And then most recently was Finding Nemo, that was in 2003. That was the right order. Let's find out who got it right and who got it right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Quite a few, including Elias the Panda, who was fastest. Car the 7th in 5.21 seconds. Congratulations, Car. You are going to be the first to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire this evening. If you want to make your way down towards the green room, you'll be sound tested. I'm just going to get all my sound devices working at this end and undeafen myself, and then you'll be in to play for virtual £1,000,000. So, if you didn't get into the hot seat, don't worry. We've got several more games to play this evening, and of course you can play along in the lobby. If you're playing along in the lobby, as before, whisper to Persephone's Twitch bot just the letter A, B, C, or D. If you don't know and you want to walk away, leave it blank, and you will automatically be walked away. You've got 20 seconds, 15 or 20 seconds to get your answer in, and it must be whispered. And if you want to walk away, just leave it blank, and you will automatically be walked away. Though, of course, if you walk away or get it wrong, you can't partake in the rest of the stack. Sorry, I had dinner not too long ago, so I'm feeling a little bit of a... Oh, dinner's just settling down. Car the 7th, good evening and welcome.
Hello, I'm back again.
You're here again, here back, yes. How are you feeling? Come back for a second time.
I'm okay. I'm probably a little tired because I've been out playing cricket a lot actually all day.
Ah, very nice. Cricketer, lovely. Now, remind me, last time you were here, I believe you saw the £250,000 question, possibly? Or was it
No, I think it was 125k.
125. But you got it. You didn't get it right though. So you finished with 32,000. Are you looking to equal or better that this time round? Do you think?
Well, obviously yes.
Obviously yes. It's a stupid question, really. Are you going to play more cautiously though? Do you think you're more likely to walk away given what's happened in the past?
I think I played fairly cautiously last time, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We certainly will. Well, as usual, first things first, I need you to allocate 3 lifelines for me. These are people you will call. Obviously, you can't use Shadowmane and you can't use Elias the Panda, or me, but anyone else. 3 people who are around and in voice chat that you could call on in the event you need to phone a friend.
I'll have Egg
Fried cheese.
Connor.
Egg is working.
Oh,
Egg is working.
Okay, drop Egg then. Connor.
So Connor.
Connor. Is Colo in?
I have seen Colo, and yes, they're in the lobby, so I would assume they're around. So Colo.
And Toad.
Connor, Colo, and Toad Boy, if you could be on standby. I said Toad Boy and Standboy. Toad Boy, if you can be on standby in case Carr decides to call you for his phone a friend, that would be great. You can still partake in the game as usual, but just be on standby, ready with a microphone in case you need to be called up. Now, Carr, I just need you to confirm that it is indeed just you, me, and the computer for this game. Indeed so, just you going up against Shadowmane's questions. So, as discussed, you've got 4 brand new lifelines to help you get to that £1,000,000 mark. You can 50-50, you can phone one of your nominated friends, you can ask the Twitch audience, or you can indeed ask the host. That's me. So, if you're ready, Carr, the very best of luck. I'm going to do the lifeline ping again because I pressed the wrong button. This is why I need a stream deck to get one for my birthday. So yes, the 4 lifelines haven't changed. There they are. Carr, very best of luck to you. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Okay, so audience, once again a reminder, as soon as the question comes up in chat, the question is live. It might be slightly ahead or behind what happens on the screen, but just go with that, and when the Persephone bot tells you the time is up, the time is up. And it's just a single letter, A, B, C, or D, and whisper it, not in public chat. Whisper it to the bot. Right, Carr, let's get you off the mark. Have a look at question number 1. It's worth £100. Which of these is a famous method of painting? Earth colour, fire colour, air colour, watercolour.
That is D, watercolour. Final answer.
It certainly is. You just won £100. So let's start. There's a couple of people there walking away, judging by my log. Let's just have a look and see how many people didn't get to their keyboard. Just a couple. Poconuts and Comedy Fan. Andrew, who's still getting that one wrong? I don't know if that was a typo or misreading the question perhaps, but everyone else is still alive and good. Question number 2 is worth £200. Which Mambo is a famous song by Lou Vega? Mambo number 5. Mambo number 6. Mambo number 7. Mambo number 8.
think that is Mambo number 5, final answer.
Certainly is. Just won £200. I think it's Lou Vega, actually, rather than Lou Vega. Looking back to the 90s there.
I think it's also the tune they used in the Channel 4 during like the Ashes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everybody in the house got some money, right to the liquor store. Yeah, that's one. Great song. Has to be a dog, not knowing that one, walking away with... Usually cricket. Has to be a dog walking away with £100 there. Everyone else is still alive and well. Question 3 is for £300. According to the idiom, if you have to start over, it's back to the what? Dunce corner. Pole position. Post. Drawing board.
Back to the drawing board.
Certainly is. £300. So I'm preempting you a little bit here. This is the problem with moving the cameras now, because I like to sit on my legs and sort of put me out there. You can't see me, so this will encourage me to sit properly, I think.
I'm also glad that I do not have it in Discord. I'm trying to see it in lobby, and it's
of course,
behind the way.
You know what? I bet that's what one of those messages is. Oh, it's not actually, but let me share my screen anyway in the Discord, because then you'll be on time. Give me just a second. Let me do the pop-out window thing. Sorry, should have done this before. Window project source. No, it's going to give you the whole thing, so I'm just going to have to share OBS with you if that's okay. Screen and OBS. Go live. There you go. See it now. You still can't see anything more than I can, but it's all good. Let's check the lobby out for that question. Everybody knowing the answer to that. Everyone is still in who was before. Question number 4 is worth £500. Complete the name of the famous TV show Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen. Calamities. Nightmares. Disasters. Horrors.
B. Nightmares. Final answer.
Okay, just won £500. So smooth sailing so far. Very smooth sailing. No drama. Over in the lobby, likewise no. Oh, Jack Wilfred having a little bit of drama, not knowing the answer to that one, walking away with £300 there. Now, Carl, this is the last point. You could go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. You've still got 4 lifelines. Have a look. Question number 5 is worth a guaranteed £1,000. In cricket, topical. In cricket, how many runs denote a half century? 5, 100, 50, 10.
It's C. 50. Final answer.
Right answer, just won £1,000. Well played. So far, so good. Oh, all the way to £1,000. Nary a stumble or a trip, and the lobby getting on equally famously. We've only lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players from the lobby so far. Jack Wilfred going away with 3, Aspie with 100, Comedy Defender, Huska and Pokernuts walking away or leaving with 0. So you're up to £1,000. Money starts to go up a little bit steeper now. Next question, question 6 is worth £2,000. You might as well play it because you've got nothing to lose, and you have still got those 4 lifelines. Have a look at it. Let me know what you'd like to do. The Mariana Trench, the deepest trench in the world, is located in which ocean? Pacific, Indian, Arctic, Atlantic.
I believe it's the Pacific.
Okay, you'll play.
Yeah, I'll play Pacific A. Final answer.
Good, just won £2,000. Yes, Mariana Trench, where you get all sorts of weird fish that have like bioluminescence, glow in the dark and things. Yes, deepest trench in the world. We don't quite know very well. We don't really know very much about what goes on so deep in the world. But yeah, fascinating stuff. Applecast and Score Count getting that one wrong, going away with £1,000. But everyone else is still alive and kicking. Carl, have a look at question number 7. It's worth £4,000. You lose £1,000 at this point if you give me a wrong answer. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which video game character is not a Sega character? Knights, Oolala, II, Mega Man. you thinking?
I would have thought it's D Mega Man, because I'm pretty sure that's Nintendo.
Sure.
I'm just trying to think if there was a Sega game before Nintendo put one. Don't think so. And I think that's a bit early for a question like that. I think a question like that to come up. I think a trap question like that to come up. So I'll go with D Mega Man. Final answer.
Just won £4,000. Yeah, no trap questions in this game per se. Well, I'll try and discourage people from doing trap questions, but they are only easy if you know the answer. Now, let's see what happened in the lobby. Oh yes, a few people getting that one wrong. Quizzy Dan, Toad Boy, Cola Cola, and DMM all getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. Cetra electing to walk away from that one, as did Matt the Ref, walking away with £2,000. Still got Clive, Elias, Keshi, Scooter, Connor, the Real Dev, Ash, the Juice Man, and Ape Minky, all still alive. As for you, Car, you're up to £4,000, safe and secure. All 4 lifelines still intact. Do use them if you need to. That is what they're there for. Question 8 is worth £8,000. If you give me a right answer, you lose £3,000. If you give me a wrong answer, have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. In Greek mythology, the Minotaur was slain by which figure? Theseus, Heracles, Dionysus, Perseus.
Remember this from school, it's A Theseus.
You want to play?
Theseus in the, it's A Theseus, final answer.
Memory serves you well, you've just won £8,000. I would have at least had to pause to think about that one. I do like a bit of Greek mythology though. Love Greek mythology question. Yes, Theseus and the Minotaur. I think Theseus was the one he put down a trail of string so that he could find his way out the labyrinth.
Go back up the labyrinth, yeah.
Heracles famously had his tasks.
Yeah, the 12 labours, yeah.
The labours, exactly, that's the one, his labours. Perseus was he the Gorgon?
No, that would be...
I thought that...
Maybe.
Oh, Perseus killed the Gorgon, and then Dionysus. I'm not sure, but someone will tell me in the chat.
Was Perseus one of the Jason and the Argonauts then?
I have a feeling he might have been, but I thought he killed Medusa. Either way, you're doing well. The lobby, not so much. Clive, Keshi, Scooter, Ash, and Juice Man all getting that one wrong and dropping back to 1,000, as well as Elias and the Real Dev not knowing and walking away with 4,000. That leaves the lobby looking very sparse. Just Connor and 8 Minky left in the lobby now. However, you have still got 4 lifelines left. You're 2 away from that next big milestone of a guaranteed £32,000. Next question, question number 9, is worth £16,000. You have got all 4 lifelines. You can use them. You can still walk away if you like. But have a look at question number 9. It's worth £16,000. CBeebies Land is a feature at which theme park? Thorpe Park, Chessington World of Adventures, Drayton Manor, Alton Towers. You been to any of them?
I've been to Alton Towers.
Alton Towers.
But that was a while back, and I think that was really before CBeebies was really a thing.
Right.
I'm going to ask the audience.
And ask the audience. Okay, audience, so on your keypads, even if you're still in the lobby and you've already answered, you must answer again for your answer to be counted in the poll. And even if you're not playing in the lobby, you can still answer this, and you can answer to public chat or to the bot, whichever you prefer. Here's a question. Let's get Car up to £16,000. CBeebies Land is a feature at which theme park? Now, A is Thorpe Park, B is Chessington World of Adventures, C is Drayton Manor, D is Alton Towers. A, B, C or D to the chat or the bot. All vote now. 32% think A, Thorpe Park. 16% think Chessington World of Adventures. No one thought Drayton Manor. 53% on Alton Towers. It's
One I went to.
It's a majority, but not a huge majority. And I'm not quite sure of the origin of the audience, as I know there's a lot of there's a few UK people in there, but there might be some theme park nuts as well. I don't know if that's of any help to you at all in coming to your conclusion.
Well, I think for this kind of question, and I think our audience is quite a knowledgeable bunch, because they are between you and Atbash, and they know they're quizzing a lot. I think there's just enough there to go for it. So D, Alton Towers, final answer.
Final answer.
Yes, please.
Okay, 53% of the audience were absolutely right. You've just won £16,000. Yeah. I've been to 3 out of 4 of them. Been to Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, and Drayton Manor. Never been to Chester World of Adventures. I had a hunch it might have been Alton Towers, but I was far from confident because, again, since I've been going to Alton Towers, I've been a little bit old for CVBs. 8 Minky not knowing and deciding to walk away with that £8,000. Connor is the only person left in the lobby, currently with you on £16,000. Now, you're one question away from that milestone of £32,000. You've still got 3 lifelines, 50-50, phone a friend and ask the host. You lose £15,000 at this point if you give me a wrong answer. You don't have to play, but have a look. Question number 10. It's worth a guaranteed £32,000. In which year was the sixpence demonetised? 1985, 1975, 1980, 1970.
I would have thought it would have been around decimalisation, but that was 1971. So what's the year before, or the just after? What am I myself?
3 life.
I think
If you want to use them.
I'm going to phone Colo.
Okay. We'll get Colo up on the line. If you could come towards the green room just to be sound tested briefly, and then we will we'll call you up. So you've got a feeling it's sort of around the time of decimalisation, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if Colo can be of any help on this question. Hopefully, we'll get him through on the line in just a second. Score is just testing out the sound there, and he'll be patched through to us by our friends at BT in just a moment, or our friends at AT&T.
Other lines are available.
Other lines are available.
Both phone lines are available.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully we'll get him in before too long. Here we go. I think Colo.
Hello?
Hi, Royal Flush here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Hi there.
Hi. I've got Carl the Seventh here. He's doing rather well. He's one question away from a guaranteed £32,000, but he needs your help to get there. So, in just a minute, the next voice you'll hear will be Cars. He will tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth £32,000. Okay?
Okay.
Fabulous. Right, Car, you've got 30 seconds to tell Colo the question and the 4 possible answers. The very best of luck to you. Your time starts now.
In which year was the sixpence demonetised? 1985, 1975, 1980, 1970.
Okay, here's what I think. You're right, it went out in 71, but it was legal tender afterwards. I would go for 1980 with about an 80% assurance. Can't be 1970. 75 seems too early. 85 seems too late. Hope that.
Wow, he was concise and to the point. He didn't waste a second there. Okay, so Cola's leaning towards 1980. What's your feeling on that?
He's trying to think what demonetized means. Does that mean no longer legal currency? Then?
My assumption of demonetized is no longer legal tender. But if you would like me to go for a clarification from the question writer, I can do.
Sure.
Just send Shadowmane a quick message. Hopefully he will come back and clarify that. Panda is also going to get a definition in this context just for absolute clarity, because of course Panda does know the answers. I think this is good to have question writers here to be able to offer clarity.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think that's fair.
And it's very kind of you to do that, because I think in the real show they probably wouldn't do that. You just say, well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Yes, Matt's saying this is a VAR check. Jack Wilford said Sixpence was demonetized on YouTube after saying unsavory language on a live stream. Hopefully someone will come back to and clarify this for us in just a second. What are you thinking at the moment? Panda is confirmed demonetized means no longer valid as legal tender, as we suspect, which I think is the technical definition of demonetized anyway.
Oh, I think Kolo would seem to know his stuff. I think he would know his stuff, and he said 80%, so he went with 1980. So I'm going to go with C, 1980.
Final
answer, yeah.
Car.
Yes.
He does know his stuff. You've just won £32,000.
Yeah. Thank you, Kolo. Thank you very much.
Well played. Good guy, Cola. Absolutely getting up to £32,000. Well played to both of you there. Bravo indeed. Yes, demonetised in 1980, no longer legal tender from that point onwards. And as you say, yes, 1971 when decimalisation happened. Connor deciding to walk away with £16,000 there, so you are on your own. You have outpaced the lobby, and it is just you now facing these potentially final 5 questions. So you're up to £32,000. Now that is guaranteed. Nobody can take that away from you, no matter what happens.
I've matched what I got last time.
You've matched what you got last time, absolutely. So you're guaranteed £32,000. However, we don't want to give you that. We'd love to give you £64,000, which is what question 11 is worth. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You've still got 50-50, and you can still ask the host. Have a look at question number 11. It's worth £64,000. Which of these celebrities has never been in the My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, or any of the series movies? Emily Blunt, Weird Al Yankovic, Ryan Reynolds, Patton Oswalt. You a fan?
I know what My Little Pony is. I wouldn't describe myself as what they refer to as a brony.
Right. So
I'll take it.
To lose on this one. So
I was hoping to save it later, but I'll have to take the 50-50.
Okay, sure. Computer, take away 2 random wrong answers, please. Leave Car just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Emily Blunt or Ryan Reynolds. One of them has been in one of the films or series, one of them has not. You want the one that has not, and that is worth £64,000 to you.
Interesting. Because the one tiny inkling that I barely had was that Emily Blunt was.
Okay.
Which means Ryan Reynolds wasn't. I don't know where I got Blunt was from, but... And as I'm not going to lose anything on this, and I'm back to what I got before, I might, and I want to still at least leave one lifeline left over. I'm going to go with... That says which is question I've never been. I'm going to say... I think he's been in other things, like he was in Detective Pikachu, he was Pikachu in Detective Pikachu, but I don't think he's ever been in My Little Pony. So C, Reynolds. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
You just won £64,000. That's good stamina, good use of a 50-50 there, I think. That was a good gamble, because of course nothing to lose at that point, so may as well have played it. Now, you've got one lifeline left, that's Ask the Host. You're on £64,000.
We're here again.
We're here again, yes, deja vu indeed. Look, you're on £64,000. You can, just 1 second. Dylan, can you turn that down, please? That's really loud. No, turn it down, not just close the door. Dylan? Thank you. Sorry, unruly 11-year-old who's watching the telly on 110. So you don't have to. You don't have to play this. You can walk away. You can use your lifeline and still walk away. You lose £32,000 if you give me a wrong answer to this question. No, that's a joke, Matt. It only goes up to 100. That was the point. But it's worth £125,000 if you give me a right answer. Have a look. It's question number 12 of a... It is question number 12. No, yes, question number 12.
It is 12. Yes, it is 12.
I can't maths all of a sudden. Of a possible 15. What kind of food is the Indian dish gulab jamun? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert.
Trying to think time being in an Indian restaurant, and I think it was on the dessert menu. I think it's a dessert.
Worth £125,000 if it's right.
And D was the right answer last time, because D was the correct card in the other question last time. So I think if you're kinda apt that D is the correct answer this time as well.
I can say with some confidence that this app is not that clever. What kind of food is the Indian dish gulab jamun? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert.
I'm gonna say it's a dessert.
You want to play?
Yeah, final answer D, dessert.
Do you eat a lot of Indian food?
Not a lot of, but I have been to 1 or 2 Indian restaurants.
It's the right answer, you just won £125,000! You've reached it, you've done it, you've outpaced last time, you've got further up the tree.
Assuming I then bank it.
Assuming you then bank it. Gar, you've got £125,000, but we don't want to give you that. We'd love to give you that, I'd dearly love to give you that, but question number 13 is worth £250,000. However, at this point, if you give me a wrong answer, you lose £93,000. A lot of money to lose. We have seen it happen. You've got one lifeline left. You can still ask me. Have a look at question number 13 of a possible 15. Which of these groups of animals is known as a seat? Giraffes, badgers, turtles, crocodiles. Apologies, I hit the spacebar twice. So I erased them out. Which of these groups of animals is known as a seat? Giraffes, badgers, turtles, crocodiles. It's worth £250,000.
think I was vaguely saw this for something I was looking up. Because I was writing a potentially running question myself. And I think it's Badgers. Because I think I remember stuff like the Badger song and stuff like that, like Badger, 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 Badger,
Yeah.
Badger, Badger. And I'm gonna go with Badgers.
You want to play?
B. Yeah, I'm gonna play B. Badgers. Final answer.
I don't ever remember reference to a seat in that song, personally.
Not in the song itself, but I was just remembering looking up Badgers in general, and that came up.
It is the right answer. You've just won £250,000. Scooter does wanted to scream mushroom at that point.
Mushroom, mushroom,
Mushroom,
Badger, badger,
mushroom.
Snake, snake,
Oh, snake,
it's
oh,
a snake.
snake. Yeah. We've done it, but that was on the countdown stream. We did that.
Yeah.
Car, you're up to £250,000. £250,000. But we don't want to give you that. I can't believe I've not said that line until this week. £250,000 would be great, and you can have that. You can walk away completely happy with that. But question number 14 is worth £500,000. However, you lose you lose a lot more than that. £218,000 if you give me a wrong answer. You can still ask the host if you don't know. Have a look at question number 14 of a possible 15. Which of these awards ceremonies happens earliest in the year? Academy Awards, Grammy Awards, BAFTA Awards, Golden Globe Awards.
Feeling it might be D.
Any particular reason?
I think it's definitely before the Academy. The Golden Globe is like a precursor to the Academy. Like people who win the Golden Globes typically go on to win the Academy. So it's before the Academy, and I think Grammy is after the Academy as well. So I don't think it's Grammy. The only other one that might possibly be, I think, could be is BAFTA.
£500,000.
I still have the ask the host, so I am going to ask you.
God, you want to ask me?
Yes, please.
Okay, here's what I think. And I laugh because this is an area that I know slightly more about than art movements, which was the last time I got asked a question up in these lofty heights. You're right that the Golden Globes are a precursor to the Academy Awards. And I think the BAFTAs come after the Academy Awards. The Academy Awards are in February, end of February, beginning of March. Normally.
Yeah, I think last year was like February 25th, like very late February.
So, yeah, late Feb, early March, because we did have the Academy Awards this year before everything stopped. And I don't know that we've had the BAFTAs. I don't know if because obviously the British Academy of Film and Television Awards, I don't know that they happen. The Grammys, I don't know, I have to say, but you seem to think the Grammys were after the Academy Awards. I
thought they were April. I
think if you think they're April, I won't comment on that because I just do not know when the Grammys are. But I thought the BAFTAs were after the Academy Awards. I'm not 100%, and if there was £280,000 on the line, I probably wouldn't play. But like you, I know the Golden Globes are before the Oscars, and I thought the BAFTAs were after the Oscars. So my inclination here is the Golden Globe Awards, based on the fact that you think the Grammys are later.
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for you losing a lot of money, so I will say that as the massively, what's the expression I'm after? take it as the massive asterisk statement it is. That's not what the
Yes.
thing is, but you know what I mean. I think it's the Golden Globes,
I think you're lucky to take it.
and that is my final answer. Qualified statement. That's the expression I'm after. Take that as the massive qualified statement that it is.
Well, you gave me an answer last time and it was right. And we both had the same inkling, and we both have the same inkling again this time, and it was. So I'm going to have a guess that we are both right, and therefore it's D, Golden Globe. So that's why I'm going to lock in D, Golden Globe, final answer.
Final answer.
Yes.
Oh, this is a terrifying moment. I've got nothing in the console, so computer, can you please reveal what is the correct answer? It is a Golden Globes! Yes! Get in!
Yes!
Whew. Good shout. Good shout. And Panda has got a factoid for that for the second time. And Matt is saying we have a £1 million question. There is a factoid, which I think we will hear after we've done the £1 million question, because the tension is.
It's given it. Globes are early January, Graham's late January. So it's not April, it's late January. BAFTA and Academy are both late February.
BAFTA and Academy are both late February. Right.
Yeah, so it's BAFTA's after Globes, but I'm guessing before the Academy, I'm guessing.
Well, so that may have been a lucky turn there, but that's all it takes, a little bit of luck in this game. Now, Carp, you are on question number 15, you're about to see.
Yeah.
You've got £500,000. The next question is worth £1 million. However, you lose £468,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Only one person has got to the £1 million question before. That was Egg Fried Cheese.
Hi, Egg.
Are we about to have Millionaire number 2? You've got no lifelines left.
Yeah.
Have a look at question number 15 of 15. It's worth £1 million. What is a nurdle? A blob of toothpaste, a component of a vehicle, a type of bird, a character from a video game. Worth £1 million. Lose 468 and go back to 32, which is what you left with last time you were here, if you give me a wrong answer. You don't have to play, you can walk away. £500,000 better off. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking... A nurdle, I've imagined something small. Like a nudge and nurdle, you nudge or nurdle in cricket. So it's something like a very fine or small thing. And the one that's probably the smallest that makes the most sense would be a blob of toothpaste. Because I don't think it's a vehicle component, because I thought because I like F1 and do like cars, and I think I would have heard of it if it was a vehicle. I do play video games a bit. Again, I thought I would have heard of it if it was a video game character. Bird. Yeah, I think like robins and stuff, but again, I've looked up questions, I'm doing research questions on birds, and I thought I would have heard of it if it was a bird. So that leaves by elimination, it has to be A.
Don't have to play. It might be one of those things that you've not heard of. It's very possible, but it is worth £1 million.
I think.
It's up to you. I've got nothing on my screen.
I yellowed once and lost, but maybe I'll go again. I'll get it right this time.
You
Possibly it's
you
time to YOLO.
You would become the player who has lost the most amount of money, overtaking Jack Wilfred, who lost in the non-canonic game. He lost £468,000, but you would now be superseding that by losing 468 plus 93. No, plus 32. If you give me a wrong answer.
No, it'd be still on the 32, but it'd be.
Walking away now would put you second on the leaderboard. A very comfortable second. It's up to you. What is a nerdle? A blob of toothpaste, a component of a vehicle, a type of bird, character from a video game.
And I also think of the £1 million question, it's the kind of weird thing that would come up like that, like a blob of toothpaste. That's a weird thing this is a kind of weird thing, that weird factoid that would come up. Blob of toothpaste. I don't feel I can walk away.
I assure you, you can.
Yeah, but it's like my own mind, like I'm gonna gun for it.
You're gonna play.
A toothpaste. The blob of toothpaste. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes.
You just won £1 million!
Oh god!
Oh, God! Oh! And my heart is going! We'll take a break. And there's your confetti.
Thank you.
Well, Card the 7th, you are the second player on what is effectively the first run of a sort of a new series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because I've reset the board. And you've gone all the way, all 15. You have beaten Shadowmane's question stack. So Shadowmane, thank you very much for the question stack. It has been defeated by none other than Car the 7th, and Car, you become the second player to go up to the £1 million mark on the board. How are you feeling?
Stunned, but happy. Very,
stunned.
very happy.
Well, many congratulations.
And I also break my second, like, constantly coming very close, but no cigar hoodoo.
Absolutely,
yes,
you're close but no cigar. How poetic that you're up against me on the close but no cigar after that.
Yeah, with the duel thing, yeah.
That was one of those ones that just went on and on. But hey, tonight it's all you. Congratulations, Car the 7th. You've won a virtual £1 million. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. Do not go away. I'll put 3D Tic Tac Toe back on if you'd like to play. ! Play, and you'll be added to the waiting list. I've got to go get another beer. So sit tight. Don't you dare go away. We're going to be playing some more games right after the break. But Car the 7th, Millionaire. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's it.
To the second part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I hope you enjoyed playing 3D Tic-Tac-Toe during the break. It's on a different edition, something different to set game, just to mix things up a bit. Again, if you want to be added to the waitlist for that game, the build is still active. It's !play. As soon as there are 4 players, that game will start, and we'll play that at the next break. Wow, well, what a roller coaster of a first game. Car the 7th, getting all the way to the £1 million question and defeating Shadowmane's question stack. So Shadowmane, if you would like to resubmit that question stack, we need a fresh 15 questions because we've seen them all. And if you would like to write some questions for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or indeed for the code, which looks quite likely that we're playing on Tuesday, based on the current poll results in the server, which you could go and join. Nightbot's just tweeted about it, or Matt has just asked Nightbot to message about it. You can go and download the apps for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and for the code, which are in the respective sections pinned in the Discord. Do go check them out and come say hello. We're all very friendly over there. Now, I'll do what's on after the next break, but for now, we are going to play another game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, I'll give you fair warning for this one. This one has been rated 10 out of 10 for difficulty. All right, and I say this because if you want to try it, and Panda has held his hand up and he said he is perfectly willing, all the notes, perfectly willing to accept that he may have misjudged the difficulty. But I tend to trust Panda's judgment, and he is generally a pretty good judge of it. But as we always say, they're only easy if you know the answers. So this has been vetted as a 10 out of 10 difficulty, and it is written by none other than Car the 7th, our incumbent champion, the one who just won the last game. So if you want to come and have a go at this master stack, you get fair warning. It has been vetted as a particularly challenging stack. You might decide actually you don't fancy this one. You're just going to leave out the fastest finger, and if you do, that's fine. We won't hold it against you. But it does seem quite poetic that we're going into Car's question stack now. So obviously, Car the 7th, you won't be able to come in and join this hot seat. I also need to take Shadowmane off the hot seat thing because he is. He's still currently disqualified from playing, which he's not, because it's not his question stack anymore. So, if you fancy coming to have a go at this, lobby code is what you need. Into public chat or whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. SQQL. Yeah, acronymise that. Squall. Remember, you can still play in the lobby if you just want to play along at home for fun. Squall. Yes, Car the 7th, and significantly smaller lobby, despite the fact the audience is slightly bigger than it was earlier. I wonder why that is. People leaving. Yeah, remember, even if you just want to play along at home, you can do come and join the lobby and then just ignore the fastest finger one. Several quacks quickly lobotomized. Okay, Scooters. Touche. Kara's dropped out if it's his question. Yeah, that's fair enough. So, we've had 1 millionaire tonight. Will we get a second? There's a few of you in here already. I'm going to lock up the lobby in just a minute. Stop creating questionable leaderships. That's nice. Some quarrelsome questions loom. Very nice list, Wids. Very nice indeed. Right, we're going to lock this lobby up in a minute. I'm going to welcome the 19 players that we've got. And then we'll see who is going to take on Carl the 7th's mighty question stack. I'm going to lock it up now. I'm going to lock it up now because, actually, if it doesn't end after this one, I will lock it up. I have a feeling this is the last. I thought the last one was the last one, so this one probably is the last one. Probably. Nope, it's not. We're locking anyway. We welcome Matt the Ref and Elias the Panda, Clive of Legend and Keshi Head, Connor M27 and Aspie a Dog, Scooter Dust and the Juice Man 45, Coca-Cola and Drahuska, Comedy Fan 74 and Puzzle Dan, 8 Minky and Cetra 4271, Applecast 12 and Pokenuts, DMNJRB and Score Count, and the Real Dev and Ash the Bash. Welcome to the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire lobby. I had 20 that time, so I thought I'll do 2 with every punt. I'll get as close as I can to legitimate tarentage. Okay, so fastest finger first. You know the drill by now. You need a microphone if you want to come and play in the lobby, or if you just want to play along. If you want to come play in the hot seat. If you just want to play along in the lobby, but you've no intention of coming in the hot seat, you can just ignore the fastest finger, and that'll be fine. Whispering to the bot again, so no more public chat here. Whispering to the bot and a single message. A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, C, A, D, B, whatever you think the answer is. Nice and quiet in the audience, here comes the next question. Starting with the earliest, put the Sega consoles in the order of their Japanese release dates. Game Gear, Master System, Dreamcast, Saturn. Whisper to the bot, Clive. Whispering to the bot. Okay, Japanese release dates may be a little trickier, but hopefully they're fairly similar to the Europe and US ones. So let's have a look. The furthest back was the Master System, sometime in the late 80s, I believe. Mid to late 85, I want to say. Following off of that was the Game Gear, which I think was a precursor to the Genesis, or the Mega Drive as it's known over here. Then the Sega Saturn, that was sometime in the late 1999, I want to say. I don't know, someone will fact check this. And then most recently the Dreamcast, which I think was 2003. I'm not great on consoles, but that sounds about right. Tough question there, perhaps, but let's see who got it right. All of these were right, and let's see who was right in the fastest time. All these were right? Only 2! Wow! Who was fastest? Keshi Head in 5.27 seconds. Congratulations, Keshi Head. You are through to the hot seat. Ash, the only other player to get that one right there. You dodged a bullet. A little, maybe you dodged a bullet there, Ash. Well, we are going to welcome Keshi Head into the stream. Keshi, if you want to pop your way down to the public streaming room / the green room to get sound tested by Score Count, and then we'll bring you into the main game. Whew. So yeah, there's 20 players, or going to be 19 players in the lobby in just a second. Keshi, hello.
Hello, Ben.
Welcome back. How are you?
Scared.
I don't blame you. Carl the 7th's reputation for hard questions is legendary, after all.
I don't think I'm getting to 250,000 this time.
Was it? I was about to ask. What was it last? Was it 250,000 and walk away? Was it?
Well, it was seeing the 500,000 question and walking away. That was during the charity stream.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you came to the charity stream, didn't you? Yes, and you won the 250,000. Well, it could happen again. The 250,000 is your goal.
I doubt it.
It might happen. It might happen.
I highly doubt it.
Well done for taking on the challenge. Say, one of only 2 players in the lobby to get that right. Are you a bit of a Sega fan, or was that sort of logical
Yeah, I had a Master System and a Mega Drive growing up, and then knew Saturn and Dreamcast were later.
Yeah.
So it was just whether the Master System came first, then the Game Gear, because it was basically a handheld Master System.
Yeah, I remember the Master System was before the Mega Drive, but I'd say the Game Gear was the thing that threw me through a loop there. But I thought that was a precursor to the game to the Genesis, the Mega Drive. Anyway, we're chatting away and we're all friends, but you want to have a go at Cars questions. Before we begin, you need to nominate 3 phone a friends.
Who wants to help me?
Who wants to help Keshi?
Who wants to help me out?
Come on, chap. Matt's in, and Juice Man, and Clive says he exists.
Get Matt. Let's get Ash the Bash. Go on, let's give him a go.
Matt and Ash.
Let's have Clive of Legend. Why not?
Matt and Ash and Clive, please be on standby in case you're needed for a phone a friend lifeline. So, Keshhead, if you can just confirm for me that it is indeed just you, me, and the computer versus Carver 7th's enormous brain. Can you confirm that or not? Keshi?
Yes?
Can you confirm that it is just you, me,
I can confirm.
You can confirm.
Just you and the computer.
Sorry, if you said that before, I didn't hear you. But right. So you know the drill. 15 questions, 4 brand new lifelines. You can 50-50. You can, of course, phone one of your nominated friends. You can ask the audience, and you can ask me. 15 questions away from that virtual million. £250,000 to equal last time. You ready to play?
What have I let myself in for? Yeah, come on, let's do it.
All right, Keshi, let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay, once again, a reminder for the audience, if you are playing along in the lobby, you need to whisper your answers from now on and just the letter A, B, C, or D, and before the time runs out in accordance with what the bot says in the chat. Right, Keshi, let's get the show on the road. Have a look. Question number 1 is worth £100. What is the capital of France? Berlin, London, Madrid, Paris.
Paris, final answer.
Right answer, you want £100.
That's easy.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad, car. Sorry, I got a little bit worried then because my spacebar decided it was going to stick in, and my spacebar is the button I press for stuff. Hopefully, everyone knowing that Pokenuts and Score Count either AFK or just deciding that was just too much of a challenging question for them, walking away with nothing, but everyone else still alive. Have a look. Question 2 is worth £200. In the rhyme "Hey diddle diddle," the dish ran away with what utensil? Spoon, fork, knife, whisk.
It's spoon, final answer.
Right answer, you got £200. Yes, the hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon, the little dog laughed to see such fun or such sport, apparently, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Jahooskan Comedy Fan getting that one wrong, dropping that down to nothing, unfortunately. Everyone else is still alive.
Brush up on the nursery rhymes.
Absolutely. Question 3 is worth £300. Complete the name of this game and TV series. Where in the world is Carmen? San Diego, San Francisco, Santa Fe, San Jose.
It's been mentioned numerous times in the chat. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Final answer.
Right answer, you got £300. I didn't actually know that, but I feel I probably would have logicked my way there. Have that come up. Over in the lobby, Aspie a dog walking away with that one. £200 better off. We're going to have a look at question number 4. It's worth £500. A screwdriver is a cocktail made with vodka and the juice of which fruit? Orange, peach, lemon, apple.
I did have a drink question on my last run and I got that right. Screwdriver. No, Bellini has peach. Not sure if there's any. No, you have apple brandy. I'm leaning towards orange. go on, let's do it. Orange.
Final
answer. Yeah, let's do it.
That's right, you just won £500. Yes, Bellini, which is peach and prosecco. You can get appletinis, which are like an apple martini. I can't think of any cocktails that have got lemon in them, apart from a wedge of lemon peel. Certainly not with lemon juice. Over in the lobby, Clive and Cetra both getting that one wrong, and Matt the ref walking away with £300. Everyone else still alive and kicking. Okay, so this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. You've still got all 4 lifelines. Question 5 is worth a guaranteed £1,000. The Great Fire of London took place in what year? 1266, 1466, 1666, 1066.
1066 was the Battle of Hastings. Don't know about any events happening in 1266 or 1466, but I do know the Great Fire of London took place in 1666. That is my final answer.
Right answer just won £1,000. Yes, starting in a baker's, I believe.
Pudding Lane.
Pudding Lane in 1666, Great Fire of London.
It ended at Pie Corner.
Did it?
It did.
That I didn't know. But yes, it's the right answer. Let's just check in with the lobby briefly. Deduce Man, Puzzle Dan, and Apple Cars falling victim to Cars. Fiendishly difficult question stack. We've still got Elias, Connor, Scooter, Cola, 8 Minky, DMM, The Real Dev, and Ash all alive, up to £1,000. As are you, Keshi, with all 4 lifelines intact. You're now guaranteed £1,000, no matter what happens. Question number 6.
Dreading what comes next.
Question number 6 is worth £2,000 if you give me a right answer. You might as well play because there's nothing to lose on this question. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. What does the R mean in the abbreviation sonar? Rolling. Responding. Ranging. Ringing.
Got an inkling. There's a couple I can rule out. For some reason, I'm being drawn to ranging.
Do you want to play?
See, this is the dilemma I was in on the last time.
You've got 4 lifelines there. You can use them if you need
I do. I think I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go for C, ranging. Final answer.
Final answer.
I'm gonna do it.
It's good. Just won £2,000.
Yes.
Nicely logicked. I don't actually know what it stands for. Sound over.
It's like you didn't know OPEC.
And something ranging. Someone in the chat, I'm sure, will tell us in just a second what sonar stands for. If we give them half a second to respond. Scooter Dust thought B was response. Oh, we misread them. Real Dev misread the answers as well. Waiting for someone to tell us. Someone will tell us. Anyway. Let's check out how the lobby did.
Sure they will.
To come up. Quite a few getting that one wrong. Panda getting that one wrong, despite proofing the question. Scooter getting that one wrong, as did the Real Dev and Ash the Bash. That leaves us with Connor, Cola, Ape, and DMM.
Phone our friends out then.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Sound navigation ranging. Sound navigation ranging apparently is what it stands for. Right, you've still managed to keep all 4 lifelines intact. Question number 7 is worth £4,000. You lose £1,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look. Let me know if you'd like to play. In the Google logo, what colour is the letter L? Yellow, blue, red, green.
Right. I think the 2 G's are blue. The 2 O's are yellow and red. So that leaves me with green. Just knowing what the E is as well. I'm confident enough to play that. I'm going to go D, green, and Lancer.
It's the right right answer. You've just won £4,000. Yeah, similar question came up on Outright, according to the map. So yeah, a little bit of overlap. I suppose that's what happens when you get questions written by the same communities. That's a nice thing, I think. DMM getting that one wrong, dropping back to £1,000. That leaves us with Connor, Cola, and Ape Minky in the lobby. You are making short work of this question stack. He is making you work for it, but you have still got all 4 lifelines intact. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the host, and ask the audience, all still there. Question number 8 is next, and it's worth £8,000. In Scrabble, the word QWERTY is worth how many points? 23, 25, 19, 21.
I've been trying to get my mum into playing Scrabble. She doesn't want to.
That's a good game.
So, well, I do have a Scrabble set, but it's been a long time since I've looked at it.
This will be a holiday game for us.
Yeah. Right. Well, I know the E, R, and T are 1 point each. I don't know if the W and Y are 4 points each. And the Q, I don't know whether that's 10 or 8. The Z is 10, the X is 8, the J is 8, I think, so I think the Q would be 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, then if I said 4 each for the W and Y, that would take it to 21. I think I need to use a lifeline here, to be honest.
Okay, well, you've got 4 to choose from. 50-50, phone a friend, ask the audience, ask the host. What would you like to do?
I will ask the audience on this one.
Okay, audience, as before, even if you're in the lobby, you need to answer again to be taken part in the poll. Even if you're not in the lobby, you can still take part in this poll by answering either to the bot or into public chat, just the letter. Here is the question. In Scrabble, the word QWERTY is worth how many points? A is 23, B is 25, C is 19, D is 21. A, B, C, or D, all vote now. Hmm. 13% think A23, 20% think 25, and 20% think 19. 47% think 21, which is in line with your musings, though of course the question is always how much have you influenced the audience or not. 47%, not quite
Exactly, I tried to avoid that the last time round, but yeah. This time.
It's not quite a majority, but it is the most popular answer. Does that help?
Well, yeah, Q is 10, E, R, and T are 1. So that's 13. So the only way it could be 19 is if the W and Y are either 3 each, or one's 2 and one's 4, and I don't see that happening. And I think 23 and 25 are too high. So I'm going to go with my gut instinct and the audience vote. I'm going to go D, 21, final answer.
The right answer is just won £8,000. Yes, indeed, 10, 4, 1, 1, 1, and 4, 21. So your original arithmetic was accurate.
Needed to be sure.
But
Needed to be
it's
sure.
always good to be sure. That's what those lifelines are there for. Now,
Be
over
sure
in the
to be
lobby,
sure.
yes, to be sure. Ape Minky, unsure of that one, walking away with £4,000. Cola and Connor are with you now on £8,000. You've used to pass the audience. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the host left. You're 2 away from that second big milestone of £32,000. Have a look at question number 9. It's worth £16,000. What was the name of the Sugar Babes' second studio album? A. Angels with dirty faces. Taller in more ways. Catfights and spotlights. Change.
I am not a Sugar Babes fan.
Right.
I've heard the music, I've heard like songs like Push the Button and Freak Like Me, but albums are a complete weakness for me.
Okay.
So I think it's pointless using the 50-50, and well, obviously I can't ascertain whether you are a closeted Sugar Babes fan or not.
I'm being impassive
so
to my
it's very
poker
hard.
face, I can't say a word.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use another lifeline here.
Oh, 50-50, phone a friend, ask the host are all still open to you.
I'm gonna phone a friend.
Okay. Who would you like to call?
I'm hoping, since Ash is musically minded, he might have something to offer, so I'm gonna try Ash.
Okay. We'll get him on the line, and you'll have 30 seconds to tell him the question and the 4 possible answers, and then hopefully ascertain some sort of response from him as well. Ash.
Hello.
Hello, Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Oh my God. Hello.
Oh my God. Hello. Good to talk to you. I've got Keshi Head here. He's doing okay. He's got up to £8,000, but he needs your help to get him up to the next question, which is worth £16,000. The next voice you'll hear will be Keshi's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of those is worth 16,000. Okay.
Okay.
Fab. Keshi, lots of luck. Your time starts now.
Ash, what was the name of the Sugar Babes' second studio album? Angels with Dirty Faces, Taller in More Ways, Catfights and Spotlights, or Change?
I haven't got a bloody clue.
I was
I
worried
don't
you'd say
know
that.
even if any of these are the first studio album of Sugar Babes. I've got no clue whatsoever.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Okay, not a problem. Don't worry about it. It's very niche. Understand? It's very niche.
Oh dear.
Didn't help.
Didn't help. I mean, you've still got 2 left. 50-50, ask the host. You can walk away. You don't have to play. You can walk away with £8,000.
I'll try the 50-50, see if it might spur something, but I'm not definite on that, but I'll give it a try anyway.
Okay, computer, can you please take away 2 wrong answers? Leave Keshi just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. Angels with dirty faces or taller in more ways?
Okay. Can't say I've heard of Taller in More Ways as an album title. No, there was that scene in Home Alone which had the film Angels with Dirty Faces. Oh, they keep the change, you filthy animal. That scene.
Great scene.
So I'm wondering if that might be a reference. Like I've got something to live up to, so let's have a go. Let's say A, Angels with Dirty Faces.
Final answer.
Bow in a blaze of glory if it's wrong.
Not a blaze of glory, I'm afraid. You've just won £16,000.
Oh my God! How did I get that?
Well played. That was, to be fair, when the answers came up, that was the one that rang a tiny. I'm not a Sugar Babe fan, as it happens. Like you, I've heard of a couple of songs, but there was a part of my brain that was saying that's the answer. Angels with Dirty Faces. I seem to recall some part of my youth of that cropping up. Cola trying and getting that one wrong, dropping back down to £1,000, leaving just Connor in the lobby. So it's just Keshi and Connor left at this point. And Keshi, you are 1 question away from a guaranteed £32,000. You can still ask the host. If you give me a wrong answer to this next question, you lose £15,000. But it guarantees 32 if you give me a right answer. Have a look. It's question number 10 of a possible 15. Which layer of the atmosphere lies between 50 kilometers and 85 kilometers above the Earth's surface? Stratosphere, mesosphere, troposphere, thermosphere.
Another Earth question for for 32,000. Well, sorry, last time was the sun.
Celestial.
Well, yeah.
Sort of.
So I think this is the perfect Ask the Host moment.
You want to ask me?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I think.
Don't know, do you?
I'm trying to hark back to a time when there was a time when I would have known this, and I'd have been able to tell you. Because I was a massive science nerd at school. Never good at, high school science in the conventional way, but I used to enjoy looking up things like this. Funnily enough, if it had gone the other way, and what is 50 to 85 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface, I'd have probably been able to tell you. As to going out, though...
Well, it's quite close to the surface, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a long way up, which makes me think it's probably not the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Out of those, I think it's possibly C or D. I don't know why I thought the mesosphere was further out.
Trying to hark back to, you remember Felix Baumgartner, the Red Bull Stratos?
Oh yeah. Yes, because he jumped out of a plane from that, didn't he?
A balloon, yeah. A
Balloon,
capsule
not
below a balloon, yeah.
A plane going 50 kilometers up. Thermosphere or... I'm gonna level with you. I'm really not sure. If I was going to hazard guess, it would be C or D.
Right.
And for the simple reason that I think the stratosphere is further out, and I think the mesosphere is further out than that. But that is not a fact. That is a hunch somewhere buried in the ether of my mind.
Right.
I think it's maybe either C or D. Between those two, I wouldn't want to guess, and I might be wrong on my inclination. So I'm sorry I can't be of more help there, but that is my final answer.
That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Can I have what kind of star is the sun again, please?
Yellow giant.
One.
Oh, yellow dwarf.
Yellow dwarf.
dwarf.
That's right.
Yellow
Yeah.
dwarf.
I should have gone for that.
I mean, you're out of lifelines now. You can walk away with £16,000. You lose 15 if you give me a wrong answer. 32, guaranteed 32 if you give me a right answer.
Who wrote the questions again? Carl
Carl the
7th.
7th.
Won the million, and you've beaten me. I'm afraid I'm going to have to walk. No second run at the $250,000.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going to go. I have no idea, and I don't want to. I couldn't even hazard doing a toss-up between troposphere or thermosphere. Yeah, I'm going to go and say, Car, you've bested me.
Okay, give him an absolutely massive round of applause. Keshi Head goes away after a very difficult fight through a very tough set of questions, although I did warn you. £16,000 better off. A valiant effort, a really good effort there.
Can still do a lot with 16,000. So
you can, and it adds to your collection of money, virtual monies that are now accruing. Out of curiosity,
266,000.
that's not bad for a couple of hours.
Not bad at all. No.
Now the pressure's off. If you're going to have a punt on one of them, which one would it have been?
So you were saying between troposphere and thermosphere.
Maybe between C or D would
Maybe
have been
between
my
those.
inclination.
I kind of had an inkling more towards thermosphere, but I couldn't commit to anything. So I'll just say, yeah. If I was playing, I would just say thermosphere.
Well, I don't get anything in the console because, of course, you are the host. So, computer, can you reveal what the correct answer would have been? It was the Mesosphere, so I
Oh,
was
fair enough.
way off the mark. Way off the mark there.
That's fair enough.
A suitably difficult question, but hey, you made the right decision there, walking away, and you go away with £16,000. Give Keshi Head a massive round of applause, and we'll be right back after our very exciting next game of 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. Keshi Head, £16,000. Congratulations. And we will be right back after our next game of 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, so don't go anywhere.
Sonnenschein und dann mit dir im Wald allein. Weiter brauch ich nichts zum Glücklichsein. Wochenend und Sonnenschein. Brauch ich nichts zum Glücklichsein.
to the third part of tonight, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And congratulations to Lingomaniac on that win on the 3D tic-tac-toe. How are you finding the 3D tic-tac-toe? It's I'm supposed to cough on correct answers. Yeah, I have the OBS off though, Matt, so it's all good. 3D tic-tac-toe being a thing. I hope you're enjoying that. It's like I say, it's game number 5 of my 12 games in 12 months, so it will be commercially released. It's got an AI. No, not a chance of 3D chess. I would struggle to program normal chess. Maybe normal chess without an AI, possibly. But certainly not one with an AI. So it has actually got an AI, and I forced them to play like 10,000 games the other day while I watched and laughed, just to see if there are any advantages to going first or whatnot. So that was quite fun. So this is going to be released. I might make it a little, say, a half-time game. And like I said, the build is still open. If you want to join for the next game, !play, well, you'll be added to the waiting list even now as we're talking. Now, what's on this week? Lots of stuff going on. Let's have a little look at the what's on list. So starting tonight, straight after this stream, we can go over to Hit It over on Yoshi's channel for Yoshi and Toadboy, who are going to be... No, I take it back. No Hit It tonight, so don't go to them. But if you are still around later on, if you're a night owl or you're not in the UK, you can go and join Quetz at 2 AM, not 1 AM as it says there. I really must change that, for Chase VGM at 2 AM. And then tomorrow, a trip down to the Pinnacle Larder with our friend Tipster and Captain Waddles for the pub quiz. Do pop on down for that, 7 PM. Monday night, Matt is back with Take It or Leave It, so do go and see that. Do go check out Matt's server as well, where you can get invites to play in the live game and stuff. I'm back on Tuesday, and there is an active poll at the moment as to what we're going to play. The options are the Code, Blockbusters, Dog Eat Dog, and we'll play 2 out of 3 of them. At the moment, the Code has 14, Blockbusters has 11, Dog Eat Dog has 6. So at the moment, it's looking like the Code and Blockbusters. So that's going to be on Tuesday at 8 PM BST. So do pop over to see that. Wednesday, Ash is back on Wednesday night at 8 PM BST. Ash, tell us more about Wednesday, or possibly just in the chat. Have you got any plans for Wednesday night? Do let us know in the chat if you have. Quetz is back on Thursday lunchtime, Chase VGM at 1 PM BST. And then Thursday night, you've got Quizzy Dan's Bingo. So do go and check that out. You'll probably need a Twitter account for that. Friday will be outright. That's good to hear, Ash. Wednesday, not sure. Wednesday's still a bit up in the air for Ash's, but Friday, if you've gotten through all of that, go back to Ash's stream on Friday, and we'll be having Outright, which is Ash's new original concept game, which is really cool and properly tense. So do go check that out, because that will be really, really good. And then I'm back next Saturday. Let me just look at my post-it for what I've got planned for next Saturday, the 18th. It will be whichever game doesn't win in the poll. So we've got Blockbusters. Looking like it's going to be Blockbusters and the Code on Tuesday, which means next Saturday will be Dog Eat Dog. And I'm going to try the Gauntlet again. I'm going to do a little bit more work to the Gauntlet, and we're going to give that a go. So it'll be a bit like going back in time to sort of March, April time when we did Dog Eat Dog plus guest game. So it's going to look like next Saturday is going to be probably Dog Eat Dog and then the Gauntlet, which is one of my original concepts, and I want to give it more of an airing. There was it sort of worked actually last time, but there was a few gremlins which I need to fix. So that'll be next Saturday. So lots and lots going on, lots to look forward to, more than I could possibly say here. For more information on stuff, do go and check out the Discord, because I've got a What's On channel in there, and Ash's Discord, because he's got an automated scheduler bot as well, which will tell you everything that's going on. So do come and join us if you're not there already. Now, we're going to go on to question stack number 3, stack number 3 of the night, and this is Egg Fried Cheese's stack. I think it's Egg Fried Cheese's first stack in the game, and this has been given a Panda rating of 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. So we've had Keshi Head take on Car's 10 out of 10 stat, walking away with £16,000. We had Car the 7th himself take on Shadowmane 6.5 and go all the way to win the million. Egg Fried Cheeses is rated as a 5. How will you fare on this one? There's only one way to find out, and that is to come and join the lobby and punch in the lobby code MPKN if you would like to come and play Egg Fried Cheese's question stack. Rated 5 out of 10. Obviously, Egg Fried Cheese you won't be able to play because it's your question stack and because you're at work. But do come join the lobby if you'd like a chance to come and play. peasy, eggy, squeezy. That's what Panda thinks. Multiplayer killer noobs. Nice. Well, do come and join the lobby. Come and join the lobby if you want to play along at home, or if you want to come and have a go at getting into the hot seat. Maybe you need a microphone if you want to get into the hot seat. So, so far, we get a few more people in. Give you another minute or so at the end of the loop. So Mrs. Flush is out tonight. Gonna have to see some friends she hasn't seen for a while. Socially distanced in a friend's garden, of course. The television is babysitting Minnie Flush at the moment while I'm here with you guys. For who I'm very grateful to Mr. Television. Room for a few more. 17 in so far, 18 of you. Hello, Hermione. Why are you going into the bathroom? Do you want to see what's in the bathroom? Do you want to see what's in the bathroom? Do you want to come and say hello to the stream? No, just staring at me stupidly. Stupid dog. So yeah, TV that goes up to 110 on the volume, apparently. So, depending how we get on with this one, we might have one more afterwards. We might call it a night after this. We'll see. It's called 10 at the moment, so we'll see. Right, that's the end of the loop. So there's 18 of you in. Let's say hello and greet you. We welcome Clive of Legend and Shadowmane PX41, Matt the Ref and Connor27, the Juiceman 45 and Drahuska, Scooter Dust and Keshi Head, Cola Cola and DMMJRB, Car the 7th and Applecast 12, 8 Minky and Cetra 4271, Lingo Maniac 88 and Puzzle Dan, Silent Marine 0 and Aspia Dog. You are all in the lobby waiting to play the next game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, you know the drill. Back to whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot. Single message, putting the answers in order, A, B, C, D, D, C, A, B, C, A, D, B, whatever you think the order is, but whisper it to the bot, don't put it in public chat, otherwise it won't be processed. Nice and quiet in the audience, if you please, and fingers on buzzers to our lobby players. Here comes the next question. Starting with the softest, put these minerals in order of their hardness on the Mohs scale. Talc, diamond, quartz, calcite. Yeah, only connect sequences round. Servant among you may have spotted that, with the possibility we've seen that question before. As I mentioned in the server earlier on, I only spotted today that I wasn't flagging the fastest finger questions as used after they've been used. So it's amazing we haven't had any repeats up until now. So I've had to go through and manually delete them, the ones that I think I remember seeing. There may have been a couple that slipped through, including possibly this one. But it won't come up again because they're now being flagged. So first of all, let's put them in order. So the softest, if I select the window, the softest is talc. Going up in hardness from there is calcite. You've then got quartz, not quetz, but quartz. And then the hardest, of course, is diamond, the hardest substance known to man. That is the correct order, ADCB. Let's find out who was right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were right. Quite a few. Who was fastest? Clive of Legend in 4.17 seconds. Very fast indeed there, Clive. And you are next into the hot seat to play for a virtual £1 million. Fun fact, I was talking to Egg Fried Cheese earlier on, and I think he said, I really hope that Clive of Legend gets my question stack. I'm just going to go and verify that he did say that, and I didn't imagine it. No, I might have made that up. Oh, he did. He did say that. He said, I want Clive to go up against it. So, Egg, your wish is has been granted. That has been... Clive of Legend is into the hot seat to face your question stack. Everybody else, you are welcome to play along in the lobby. Let's see if we've got a Clive. I think he's just being sound tested by score count. And we'll get him into the room in just a second. So, yeah, it's been rated 5 out of 10 on the International Panda Difficulty Scale, IPDS. Epids. 5 out of 10. Let's get a Clive in here. Here he is, Clive a Legend. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
Yeah, tickety-boo. I wanted to say tickety-boo, and it came out tickety-boo. I meant tickety-boo. Tickety-boo is how I'm doing. Your second visit to the hot seat, I believe?
Yes. Hopefully do a little bit better this time.
How did you get on last time? Remind me.
Oh, I don't remember.
That memorable, was it?
Third tier, somewhere in the middle. They all blend together.
They all blend together. Well, I can tell you, actually, if we go to the Hall of Fame, and we look for Clive of Legend, you were on a test night, weren't you?
Yes, with your set of questions.
Against my set of questions, that's right. I did it because I just extended the lobby ahead of the charity stream on the 28th of May, and you saw question 13, the $250,000, and you got it wrong. It was a question about Ozymandias,
Yep.
I believe. So, yes. So, hoping to better 32 this time around. Facing off against Egg Fried Cheese's questions. How are you feeling about that?
Pretty good. I like a lot of Egg's questions that I've seen, so fingers crossed this goes well.
Fingers crossed it goes well for you. Well, the first thing you need to do is nominate 3 phone a friends to come in and help you out as lifelines. Obviously, you can't use the Proof of Panda and you can't use Egg Fried Cheese because he wrote the questions. But 3 other people that you'd like to nominate to come and help you out, potentially, if needed.
Could I get Ape, Toad, and Matt if they're around?
Ape, Toad, and Matt. Absolutely. If you could be on standby. Oh, Toad can't.
Oh, in that case, who else is young?
Most of us? I like to think of myself as young, but I'm probably one of the oldest people here.
I'll say Ash then if he's willing.
Ape, Ash, and Matt then. Ape, Ash, and Matt. Yeah, Toad Boy, you're the token Gen Z. Matt's older than me, Ash is older than me, Scooter Dust is older than me, Cola's older than me, Panda's older than me, and that's about it, I think. I can't think of anyone else who's older than me, but I might be wrong. I don't know everyone's age. Panda's the old man. You're only a couple of years older than me, Panda, I think. Anyway, Ash, Matt, and Ape, please be on standby in case you are needed for phone a friend duties. And Clive, again, if you can just confirm it, it's just you, me, and the computer against Egg Fried Cheese's big old brain.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, as usual, you've got your 4 brand new lifelines. You can 50-50. You can phone one of your nominated friends. You can ask the Twitch audience. And you can indeed ask the host. Except tonight it will actually be me rather than the host's wife. Who's out? You ready to play?
I am.
Alright, best of luck to you then, Clive. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And as Matt says, young or old, you're all very welcome here. Okay, if you're playing along in the lobby, as before, whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot just the single letter A, B, C, or D, and within 20 seconds of the bot asking the question in the chat, in case you have some latency. Clive, best of luck. Let's have a look at question number 1. It's worth £100. According to the proverb, which animal cannot change its spots? Leopard. Dog. Penguin. Crocodile.
That would be a leopard, a final answer.
The right answer, you got £100. That's easy start. Leopard doesn't change its spots. Tigers don't change their stripes. Over in the lobby, a few people walking away there. Drahuska, Car, Cetra, and Aspie not getting around to answering in time, or just not knowing the answer and not wanting to give it a go. Question number 2 is worth £200. Which Disturbed song features the lyric ooh wah ah ah ah? Right with the infection, down with the sickness, left with the diarrhea, up with the illness.
Okay, I have absolutely no clue. I'm going to assume the only one of those that looks like it could be a song title is B. Oh no, pop music is not my strength. But I'm going to. Oh god, if it's anything else, I will kick myself for weeks. But I'll lock in B. Final answer.
B?
Yes, please.
Right answer, you got £200. I have to say, I didn't have a clue on that one, but I think I logicked my way to the right answer.
Yeah.
As did yourself. Same can't be said for everyone in the lobby though. Cola, Applecast and Silent Marine all getting that one wrong, dropping that down to 0 unfortunately, leaving us at this early stage. Got quite a few people left in the lobby though. Question number 3 is worth £300. If an internet page is not found, what HTTP error code would you see? 403, 402, 404, 401.
That would be C404. Final answer.
Right answer, you got £300. Yes, error 404 page not found. One of the more common internet codes that we tend to see. Everyone in the lobby knowing that one? Yes, they did. Everyone who was alive is still alive. Let's go on to question number 4. It's worth £500. Pina colada is traditionally made with which fruit juice? Orange, apple, pineapple, cranberry.
I don't drink, so I'm not 100% sure. My gut wants to say pineapple because, duh. But also, I mean, it's the what is it, £500 question? It shouldn't be too hard. But then, am I underthinking it?
Say it with me. They're only easy if you know the answer.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pray I'm not doing something really stupid and lock in C, please. Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £500.
I don't like being this nervous this early.
If you like pina colada. That's where I know it from. I've never drunk one, but yeah, it is a pineapple. All fine and dandy in the lobby. And Clive, this is the last point where you could go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. You've still got 4 lifelines if you need to use them. Question 5 is worth a guaranteed £1,000. Have a look at this. Which film coined the phrase, I feel the need for speed? Speed. Fast and the Furious. Top Gun. Rush.
That's a list of 4 films I've never seen. But I mean, I don't think it's Speed. I don't think it's Fast and Furious, and I don't think none of those are nearly iconic enough to have coined a phrase that I know. So I think it's got to be Top Gun, surely. But oh god, I really don't like being this nervous this early.
This is where you get to like question 7, and then it's just plain sailing all the way.
Okay. Thought it. Lock in C. Final answer.
Clive.
Don't you dare! Don't.
Nah, kidding. It's worth £1,000. Oh, nicely done. And awful, man. Awful.
And breathe.
And breathe. We're relaxed now. You've got £1,000. Yeah, you feel more or less relaxed now?
Less
relaxed. Oh, mate. Shadow Main, Juice Man, and Puzzle Dan all getting that one wrong, dropping back down to 0, leaving with nothing. But getting to the first milestone, Matt the Ref, Connor, Scooter, Keshi, DMM, 8 Minky, and Lingomaniac. You're all up to £1,000 with Clive, who's got all 4 lifelines still intact, which is a good position to be. Now, question number 6, you might as well play because you've got nothing to lose. It's worth £2,000 if you give me a right answer. You've still got all 4 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Have a look at this. Let me know what you'd like to do. Which famous person features on the new £5 note released in September 2016? Winston Churchill, Adam Smith, JMW Turner, Jane Austen.
I'm glad there's only one woman up there because I did remember that it was a woman. I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock in D, Jane Austen. Final answer.
Clive, I'm afraid it wasn't. It's the wrong answer. It's A.
Oh dear, was it?
Yeah, no, previously on the Fiver there was a woman, I can't remember her name, but Jane Austen, it's actually spelled incorrectly, it should be with an E. Jane Austen is on the new I think she was
Oh.
on a tenner. JMW Turner's on the new tenner. Jane Austen was on the old tenner, I think. Adam Smith's on the 20, but yeah, it's Winston Churchill who's on the new fiver.
Oh well.
Blimey. Well, that's the way it goes, I'm afraid. Egg, you've beaten Clive on question 6. Well, Egg Fried Cheese, you'll need to if you want to resubmit that stack, you only need to resubmit 6 questions.
I can later, Egg.
Well, Clive, at least you don't go away empty-handed. But
Could go away empty-brained though. Jesus.
Empty-brained. But I'm sure you'll get another opportunity to come back in the future. But bad luck on that one. Yeah, Winston Churchill. You won't forget that though in a hurry, will you?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's been lovely to talk
Thank
to you.
you.
But for now, Clive a Legend, £1,000. Oh, let me just check the lobby before we go. Who got that right? Lingo Maniac got that one wrong, left with 1,000. Matt walked away with 1,000. But you were outgunned by Connor, Scooter, Keshi, DMM, and Ape Minky. Well, once again, now I've done the lobby check. Clive a Legend, £1,000.
Goodbye.
And I am just going to set up the next game because we are going to have one more game. But we'll put on some 3D tic-tac-toe while we wait. So sit tight and don't you go away. I will be right back.
Brennend und Sonnenschein und dann mit dir im Wald allein. Weiter brauch ich nichts zum Glücklichsein. Wochenend und Sonnenschein. Über uns die Lerche zieht, sie singt genau wie wir ein Lied. Alle Vögel stimmen fröhlich ein. Wochenend und Sonnenschein. Wochenend und Sonnenschein und dann mit dir
back to the fourth and final part of tonight's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Clive of Legend just before the break. Well, went away with £1,000. Not knowing Winston Churchill appears on the £5 note. Still with 4 lifelines intact, a real shame, but still, £1,000 is £1,000. Did I say Who Wants to Me? I meant to say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Sorry, I might have had a mouthful of lager at the time. But he made up for it by winning the 3D tic-tac-toe during the break there, which I hope you're enjoying. And say there will be more of it as part of my 12 games in 12 months project, all of which you can download from itch.io. There's 3 out so far because I'm working on number 5, despite not having quite finished number 4 yet. And more info and videos and stuff about them all can be found in the Discord, as can question writing. Now, if you want to write questions for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you can do. You need to go join the Discord, download the app, which is pinned in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire section, and you can write your stack of 15 questions and see if you can pit your brains against the might of the community in a one-to-one battle. Download the app, it's quite straightforward to use. We've got a few that are unproofed and waiting, but I think I'm down to about 5 or 6 now. So more questions are always good, especially because I'm planning to run Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as the regular Saturday game from start of the next season, which will be starting beginning of August. Okay, so it would be good to have some no Mac version yet. Scooter Dust. It's probably something I could do without too much drama. But I will look into that certainly. So tonight, this is your last opportunity to get into the lobby. So if you would like to come and play, once again you need the lobby code EMEF. Do come and join the lobby if you want your chance to get to the hot seat. Will be for the last time this evening. So do populate your way over here. And you are going to be facing Lingomaniacs questions. Lingomaniacs, stack of 15 questions. I think he's written a stack before. This has been given a Universal Panda rating of 6 out of 10 for difficulty, which is 1 point higher than the last question we just saw from Egg Fried Cheese, but half a point easier than the one we saw earlier on. We saw Carver 7th go all the way to the million. So Lingomaniac is the question writer here. So Lingomaniac, obviously you can't be a phone a friend and you won't be eligible for hot seat play, but you get the honour of seeing your questions coming up. So come join the lobby if you would like to. 20 of you so far, which is lovely. Time for a few more of you to come in. Got to hit the 20. Got to be done. Everyone melts Emperor's face. Spoilers. But sorry, actually, I'm not going to say anything else for fear of actually giving away. No, I'm going to stop now. It's not been out long enough to say things about that. and that's all she wrote. Anyway, hope you're having a good stream. You're enjoying the stream this evening. There's no live game in Tic-Tac-Toe at the moment, Connor, so that 21 isn't doing anything. Burgers and bacon and waffles. Sounds good to me, Panda. Thank you very much, Matt. You're very kind. It's been great fun. I do love a bit of Millionaire. Good fun to sit in this chair. Not that I don't sit in this chair for every stream, but... Hello, Pongo. Are you a Pongo dog? Are you going to say hello to everyone? You're going to do the welcoming, Hermione. Right, it's time to lock the lobby and the dog is going to introduce everybody here. Let's lock it up. And say good evening to Matt the Ref and to Juiceman45, Keshihead and Lingomaniac88, Clive of Legend and Drahuska, Connor M27 and Shadowmane PX41, DMMJRB and Scooter Dust, Cola Cola and 8 Minky, Pokenuts and Applecast12, Centra4271 and Samster Samster, Carver 7th and Ash the Bash, Silent Marine Zero, Elias the Panda, and Egg Fried Cheese from Vale of Glamorgan. Well done, Hermione. You got all those names just right. That's Hermione the dog. She's very good at doing names. Can we use Megs as a phone a friend? I would be okay with it. She's not here at the moment, so I would have to actually genuinely, legitimately phone her. Yeah, it's a good camera. Oh, she's lying down with her baby now. She's very lonely and confused. She doesn't know where her mummy's gone. Vale of Glamorgan. I mean, I can call her if anyone wants to use Megs as a phone a friend, but planning for the future, I would be more than happy to if she's here. Now, for the final time tonight, we are going to do Fastest Finger first. And remember, Lingo Maniac's questions is who you're going to be facing. But for Fastest Finger, you need to answer into the lobby. No, not into the lobby. To Persephone's Twitch bot, and as a single answer only. So A, B, C, D, C, D, A, B, A, D, C, B, whatever you think the answer is, as a single message to Persephone's Twitch bot. Otherwise, it won't be processed. Nice and quiet in the audience as we prepare for the final Fastest Finger question of the evening. Here comes the next question. Starting with the lowest, put these Scrabble letters in order according to their value. J, L, K, M. Unfortunately, you do need to write A, B, C, D as the answers, though. Could cause some brain short circuitage, maybe. Okay, second Scrabble question of the evening. Yeah, no Y in that mix. Let's find out what the correct order is first of all. Select the window Ben. So lowest scoring is L, which I believe is worth 3. I want to say 3 for L. It might be 4. Then it's... No, L must be worth 2 then, because M is definitely worth 3. So L is worth 2, M is worth 3, K is worth 5, and then the most points is for a J, which gets you 8. That's the right order. Let's find out who was right and who was right in the fastest time. All of these were correct. Not everyone. Who was fastest? 8 Minky in 5.09 seconds. Carver 7th and Elias the Panda also getting that right, though, of course, ineligible for hot seat play. Second fastest there was Samster, 5.54. 8 Minky, though, 5.09, and next to play in the hot seat this evening. Right, let's just double check on 8 Minky's history with this game. I believe 8 Minky was quite an early player of the game, yeah, on the second stream on the 26th of May. Weirdly enough, 8 Minky faced Lingo Maniac's questions then as well. Got up to question number 10 and walked away with £16,000. So that's the target he's going to be chasing. 8 Minky, good evening.
Hello. I feel a little bit embarrassed because I'm wearing the same clothes as Clive and Keshi and Cobb. You know, it's a great color on me, so I have to wear it.
It is indeed. But funny coincidence. Good evening, Mithers. Welcome to the stream. Funny coincidence, though, that you're playing up against Lingo Maniac's questions again, which is exactly what happened last time.
Oh no.
So last time you got to 16,000 and walked away, and yeah, it's Lingo Maniac you're fighting up against again.
Shoot. Well, hopefully I do a little bit better than last time.
I can't remember what the question stack was rated last time, but this one's a 6, so you know, could be good. Just to answer the question in the chat, when you say the question right, does the stack include fastest finger? Is that random? No, Silent Marine. Fastest finger are written by, well, they can be written by anyone. There is a way to do that, but it's just a notepad file. Most of them are written by either myself, Mrs. Flush, or actually you, 8 Minky. You've written a load of these, haven't you? Or was it Toadboy?
Yeah, one to be proofed yet, but
no, the
not so much on Millionaire
fastest finger first ones.
Oh, fastest fingers. No, I should write some more of those.
It might be Toadboy then. But yeah, there's only a handful of people, but you know, there's loads of them. So Hall of Fame needs question difficulty ratings. I think that might be a good idea, Elias. I can certainly go back and add those in. Right. So before we begin, 8 Minky, you need to nominate 3 potential phone a friends that you might want to call upon to help you out.
Okay, well, I do remember from last stack that Samster saved my butt on a question, so if Samster's available, I'd love to have him back.
He's certainly in the
team.
lobby. I'll just get him to confirm in the chat, Samster, if you're about. So Samster is 1.
I'd also like to add Keshi to my list.
Keshi is 2, okay.
And I need some American knowledge. Let's hopefully, I know Clive can redeem himself. I'm going to have Clive on my list too.
Clive, Samster, and Keshi Head. If you can just confirm in the chat that you are around. Keshi has confirmed he can be free. Samster and Clive. Clive says, are you sure about that?
I guess we'll wait and see.
And Samster's confirmed he's around as well. Okay, so those are your 3 phone a friend options. And can you confirm for me, 8 Minky, indeed, that it is just you, me, and the computer, no earpieces or headsets or Googles or anything like that?
I'm only just now loading in the Discord stream, so I didn't have anything open aside from chat.
Fantastic. Right, so it is the Lingomaniac you are pitting yourself up against for the second time. Last time you walked away with £16,000, so that is probably going to be the target in mind. And Lingomaniac's going to want to see you go probably a bit lower than that, maybe. But we'll see what happens. You've, of course, got your 4 brand new lifelines, your 50-50. You can phone one of your nominated friends. You can ask the Twitch audience, and you can indeed ask the host. The very best of luck to you, 8Minky. Are you ready to play?
Oh, thank you for the luck. I'm going to need it. I'm ready, though.
Okay, let's play. Who wants to be a millionaire? Okay. And Twitch audience, just a reminder, whispering to Persephone's Twitch spot, just the letter as soon as the question is live in the chat. The question is live and you only have 20 seconds, for 15 seconds possibly, from when the question is asked and when the bot says time's up, time's up. Right, 8Minky, best of luck to you. Have a look at question number 1. It's worth £100. Which of these breakfast foods can be served scrambled, hard-boiled, or sunny side up? Eggs. Toast. Bacon. Yogurt.
Well, hopefully all the questions in the stack have some tangential thing to people in the community. So this first one will be A, eggs then, in that case.
The right answer, you got £100. Yes, sunny side up, hard-boiled, scrambled eggs. Can't be a good sunny side up fried. No, what's the one where it's done on both sides? Over easy. Don't like my eggs. Ooh, quite a few people walking away from that one. Lingomaniac, Trahuska, Pokenut, Samster, Elias, and Egg Fried Cheese all walking away with that one, but maybe they just want to sit and watch the action. Question number 2 is worth £200. Which of these animals shares its name with a piece of computer equipment? Mouse. Cat. Dog. Bird.
Actually, believe, computer equipment, the plural is either mouses or mice. So, bonus trivia for everybody. It's a mouse.
The right answer, you got £200. I think I say mice when referring to the plurality of that particular.
Oh, yeah.
But,
both ways the same, yep.
So people who say mouses, it upsets me. Everyone in the lobby who was still there getting that one right. Have a look at question 3. It's worth £300. In the Olympics, an athlete who finishes in second place is awarded a medal made of what? Silver. Iron. Copper. Cobalt.
Okay, well, gold is first and silver is second, so A, final answer.
Right answer, you got £300. So far, so good. And no dramas in the lobby either. Everybody getting that one correct who was still in. Question number 4 then is worth £500. Have a look at this. Which of these letters does not have a line of symmetry? Z. Y. W. X.
It should be Z, because if you take the line vertical on W and X and Y, it mirrors. So yeah, Z or Z. Final answer.
Right answer, you got £500. And yes,
I never know what to say in our community because we got all people from all over the world.
Yeah, I think Z is an Americanism, I think, so you're forgiven for saying Z. I would personally say Z.
Alright,
Keshi and Connor getting that one wrong, dropping that down to 0. Early exit for Keshi and Connor, one of your phone of friends on the way out there, but maybe he just had a funny moment. Scooter Dust also choosing to walk away on that question with £300. Now, this is the last point where you could go away with absolutely nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at question number 5. It's worth a guaranteed £1,000. Which Las Vegas casino features a half-scale replica of the Eiffel Tower? New York, New York. Planet Hollywood. Venetian. Paris, Las Vegas.
New York, I think has the Statue of Liberty. But I don't think they have the Eiffel Tower, and I would hope, given where the Eiffel Tower actually is, it would be in the casino that's called Paris. I know I was stumbling on knowledge on my £1,000 question last time, but I think I'm going to have more confidence in my knowledge and hope that it's not a trick. I'm going to go ahead and say D, Paris, final answer.
So right answer, you've just won £1,000. solid start. Plain sailing all the way. No hesitation, really. And you're up to a guaranteed £1,000. Nicely done. Out of the lobby fair. DMM tripping up that final hurdle there, dropping back down to 0. And Matt, the ref, choosing to walk away with £500. Everybody else, though, is still alive. As for you, 8Minky, you're up to a guaranteed £1,000. No one can take that away from you, and you've still got all 4 lifelines intact. Now, the next question, question 6, is worth £2,000. If you give me a right answer, you might as well play it. There's nothing to lose. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. The active ingredient in most toothpastes usually contains what compound? Fluoride, iodide, chloride, bromide.
Didn't think I'd see a second toothpaste question tonight.
Weird, isn't it? 2 Scrabbles, 2 toothpastes, and 2 cocktails involving a juice of some sort.
Well, I do know that they made a big deal here about fluoride in water being helpful for your teeth, so I have to imagine that's probably something similar to toothpaste. Chloride is more of like salts and stuff, I feel, and the other 2 choices don't feel like they belong in toothpaste, so I'm gonna go ahead and say fluoride, final answer.
That's good, just won £2,000. Yes, fluoride is the stuff into. I'm pretending to be a dentist at this point. I haven't got a clue. I don't know anything about teeth, about healthy teeth. I just know you have to brush your teeth twice a day. Teeth twice a day. Everyone who was still in the lobby is still in the lobby. Juiceman, Clive Legend, Shadowmane, Cola, Applecast, Cetra, Car, Ash, and Silent Marine. All good up to the £2,000 mark. You still got all 4 lifelines, 8Minky. The next question, question 7, is worth £4,000. Though you would now lose £1,000 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look. Let me know what you'd like to do. The loonie is slang for a $1 coin from which country? New Zealand, United States, Canada, Australia.
Well, being from North America, being from the United States, this is helpful because it's close to home. Canada has the loonie for the 1, and actually their $2 coin is called a toonie, so they have a loonie and a toonie. So I'll say C, Canada, final answer.
The right answer, you just won £4,000. Now, weirdly, I was thinking Australia before the answers came up, and then they did come up, and then Canada came up, and I thought, oh no, it's Canada, and I harked back. I think it's in an episode of How I Met Your Mother, when Barney and Robin end up in Canada, and I think Barney's making fun of the Canadian money, and he refers to it as a loonie, which is why I think that jumped into my head. However, the lobby, not so fortunate there. Cola, and Applecast, Cetra, Ash the Bash, and Silent Marine, all getting that one wrong and dropping that down to £1,000. Shadowmane choosing to walk away with £2,000 at that point, leaving us with Car the 7th, Clive Legend, and Juiceman. Only 3 people left in the lobby. You are up to £4,000, 8Minky. Question number 8 is worth £8,000. If you give me a right answer, you've still got all 4 lifelines. Have a look at it. Let me know what you'd like to do. Nintendo Power Magazine offered a yellow Nintendo 64 controller painted like a banana in conjunction with the release of what video game? Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Yoshi's Story.
Ooh, I'm a little worried because Banjo-Kazooie came up, but I don't think that either Banjo or Kazooie are a monkey. I'm thinking bananas and monkeys. I remember, I can see the controller in my head. I almost want to say there's like the red DK logo on there for Donkey Kong. I think Conker's a squirrel, that wouldn't make sense, and Yoshi's a dinosaur. I think it couldn't be anything else. It's got to be B, Donkey Kong.
What?
Yeah, B, final answer.
Right answer, you just won £8,000. Yes, Nintendo Power Magazine gave away a banana-looking controller to celebrate Donkey Kong 64 coming out. Can you clarify something for me? Because I always thought it was pronounced Yoshi, and then someone quite violently told me it's pronounced Yoshi, and ever since I've heard it Yoshi. And you just said Yoshi, and now I'm worried if a lot of my adult life has been a lie.
I almost want to feel that it's like one of those either way type things. Like I always hear like the guy who floats around in the cloud and throws spinies at you. Like that's either a Lakaitu or a Lakitu or whatever.
Right.
But I think some of the Mario Party games, especially, I can remember the guy saying Yoshi.
The chat does seem to be in agreement that it is Yoshi rather than Yoshi. So I will lament those lost years when I've been saying Yoshi all my life, and I will go back to saying Yoshi, as I feel is right and proper. Clive, Deduceman, and Car7 all correct on that one and staying alive in the lobby, joining you on £8,000, which is where you stand now. You are 2 questions away from the next big milestone of £32,000. We guarantee you £32,000 if you can get the next 2 questions correct. You have still got all 4 lifelines. Do use them if you need to, for that is why they are there. Question number 9 is worth £16,000 if you give me a correct answer. You lose 7 if you give me a wrong answer. Have a look at question number 9. On a standard 12-hour analog clock, at which of these times are the hour and minute hands closest to each other? 9:45, 3:15, 1 o'clock, 6:30.
Wow, what a question. Holy cats. Okay, so oops. Hello.
Hello. Oh, I thought you were having deep thought.
I had a lag spike before, and then it just kicked me out entirely. But hopefully we're good back on here.
I've got to get you out and clear now, which is good.
So I don't know what you all heard in my explanation, but obviously the hands are closest together when it's like noon or midnight. They're like on top of each other. So if you're gonna go around, I guess the minute hand's gonna go around and around and around. When you get to 1 o'clock, I guess it would then be the next closest. Well, no, it'd have to be 1:05 when they're on top of each other. So I guess following that logic, it's probably 3:15. I'm just trying to think the 9:45 in my head. So it's the hour hand is getting closer to 10 than it is to 9. Jeez. I don't want to use a lifeline because I feel this is something I should be able to reason out, but I think I'm probably safe with saying B. I'm just trying to, because 1 o'clock, they're way too far apart. They're a whole number apart. 6:30, the hour hand would be halfway between the 6 and the 5. 3:15, the hour hand would be closer to 3 than it would be 4, and as I said, the 9, it would be closer to 10 than it would be to 9. I'm going to go ahead and say B then, 3:15.
Final answer?
And final answer.
Thank you for the host there, Starskunk, as well. While you're logicking the reasons out, I just started hearing lots of numbers. It was like that scene out of The Hangover a little bit. But it's got you to the right answer. You've just won £16,000. Nicely done. Yeah, good logic. Good logic is what the chat seems to agree on, and I agree with them. Deduceman and Car7 both walking away with £8,000 there. Thank you for the host as well there, Charlemagne. Clive the Legend is the only lobby player still going, and he is, I believe, one of your phone of friends, so that bodes well in case you need to use it. But you haven't had to yet. In fact, you still have all 4, and you are now only 1 question away from that big milestone of £32,000. Do use your lifelines if you need to. That's what they're there for. The next question would guarantee you £32,000, although a wrong answer would cost you 15. Have a look. Question number 10 of a possible 15. Thank you for the host, Juice Man. Which of these composers died before the other 3 were born? Mozart, Bach, Tchaikovsky, Beethoven.
I had a music question as my 32,000 last time as well.
I believe you walked away from it then.
I did, but I also had to ask a host back then too, and I asked you and you were right, and I feel this one's also suited up your alley here, so I'm going to ask the host.
Okay, here's what I think. Oh, I love it! I've been waiting for so long for a question to come up that is so in my ballpark that it was like it could have been written by me. That having been said, I don't know the answer, but I can work it out. Because Johann Sebastian Bach was 1685 to 1750. It's him. 1685 to 1750. Mozart was 1756 to 1791. Beethoven was 1770 to 1827 was Beethoven, and Tchaikovsky was much later. He was 19th century, and he lived quite a long time. It was like, I want to say something like 1820 to 1880, something like that. But Johann Sebastian Bach definitely died in 1750, and the next one of them to be born was Mozart, which was in 1756. So I'm 100% certain the answer is B, assuming it's Johann Sebastian Bach, because of course Bach had lots of children, 24 to be exact, unless this is a bit of a sly one thrown in. But even if it is a sly one that's been thrown in, I'm pretty sure Tchaikovsky was born before Beethoven died, which makes me think it must be Johann Sebastian Bach, and therefore dying in 1750 and Mozart not being born until 1756 means Bach is the right answer. Oh, I'm buzzing. That's my final answer.
All right. Well, that's the dream I find right there, if anything.
Yeah, that's a sort of question that, let's say, does slightly play to my strengths a little bit.
Well, I was torn between Bach and Beethoven myself, not remember what order, but given all your logic and your enthusiasm, I think I'd be an idiot not to go with you. And just to clarify, you said Bach, right?
Bach, he was 1685 to 1750, and Mozart wasn't born until 1756, so it's B, Bach.
Alright, Bach, final answer.
I don't get anything in the log, so computer, tell me that I'm right, please. Boom! You've just won £32,000, Mickey. Congratulations. Oh. Yeah, who doesn't have 24 kids? Yeah, 24 kids. Yeah, I mean, they didn't all survive for an enormous amount of time, but he had some quite famous ones, so... Oh, a big noise! Thank you very much for the subscription there, Silent Marine. Welcome to the family. That's hugely kind of you. Yeah, so he had 24 kids, the most famous ones being CPE, Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, J.C. Bach, Johann Christian Bach, and Philip Friedman, I think it was P.F. Bach. There was a big running gag among musicians that there was some PDQ Bach, who was a sort of spoof composer.
Did he have to number them like symphonies or something like that? Or?
It's just number the like
all his kids.
Well, of course, if you remember from the Wipeout on the charity stream, you'll remember that Bach didn't actually write any symphonies because the form hadn't really been established. But yeah, Brandenburg, no, he only wrote 6 Brandenburg concerti, but yeah, possibly he named them like he named his pieces. Clive of Legend got that one wrong. Oh, Clive, dropping back down to £1,000 means the lobby has runneth dry, which means 8 Minky, it is just you from this moment out. But of course, you have still got 3 lifelines to help you out. You've got 50-50, you can phone a friend, you can still ask the audience. You are now 5 questions away from £1 million. Now the next question, question 11, is worth £64,000. You might as well play it because you've got nothing to lose. You have set a new personal best, but now how far can you go up the ladder? Nothing to lose on this question, so you might as well play. Have a look at question number 11. It's worth £64,000. Which company acquired GitHub for $7.5 billion in 2018? Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Google.
Wow, that's a question. I'm gonna need help for sure.
Just a fun fact for you, just coming in from the chat. When you went at 16 last time, having seen question 10, Lingo only rewrote up to question 10. So these 5 that you're seeing now are the same 5 you would have seen in your last game. So there's something slightly poetic about that.
It's true. Well, I have 3 more lifelines than I did at that point too.
Yes, indeed.
So,
you do. Well, you didn't get to this point last time. I
that's true. It's just a matter of which order to use them in, and if they're going to be of any help. Because this is
Who are your
really
photo
tough
friends? You got
question,
Clive, Keshi, and Ash, was it?
Samster, I think, was my
Samster,
third.
Clive, Keshi, and Samster.
As much as I would like to save the 50-50 for later, I think I'm gonna need it. Wait.
Do you have an inkling without wanting to give too much away in case you use another life?
I know a couple of these companies have purchased things for billions of dollars before, and it's just a matter of which of them would maybe have additional purchases for that. Knowing what, or thinking that I know what GitHub is kind of helpful in ruling at least one of these out. But with all the things that I'm thinking, I can't really rule too much out.
£64,000. You've got 3 lifelines. Say you might as well play. There's nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But, let's have a think about it. Which company acquired GitHub for $7.5 billion in 2018? Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Google.
Has the audience ever been wrong on one of these? I feel like they've got a pretty good track record for your Millionaire game.
Yeah, if memory serves, they tend to do quite well.
Alright, let's go ahead and start with the audience then, please.
Okay, audience on your keypads, please. There's no one left in the lobby, so you can answer either to public chat or you can whisper it to the bot. Yeah, but only after the bot has asked you. Here's the question. Let's get 8 Mickey up to £64,000. Which company acquired GitHub for $7.5 billion in 2018? A is Microsoft, B is Facebook, C is Amazon, D is Google. A, B, C, or D? All vote now. Uh, 67% think it's Microsoft, 11% think B, Facebook, 6% think it's Amazon, 17% think it's Google.
Okay, well, I think that kind of helps because if this would have gone awry, I would have used the 50-50. Personally, I had it narrowed down to Microsoft and Google just because I think if my head was right, GitHub is sort of like a coding type thing. So it'd make more sense that Microsoft and Google would be more involved in that company. And Facebook and Amazon have done billion-dollar purchases before. I think I'd probably safe to trust the audience with that big of a spread. And I'll go ahead and say A, Microsoft, final answer.
Right answer, you've just won £64,000.
Thank you, audience.
Yes, GitHub is a platform for hosting and sharing code online. It's a platform that I need to use more than I currently do. But it's how, for example, I share projects with Blockworker, who's based in Stuttgart, whilst I'm based in the south of the UK. I think in terms of those monumentally large purchases, the one that sticks out for me is when Facebook bought WhatsApp for like 14 billion a few years ago. That was obscene. Anyway, there's no one left in the lobby to talk to, but you are now up to £64,000. Question number 12 is worth £125,000. Be quiet, Hermione. You lose £32,000 if you give me a wrong answer at this point, but you have still got those two lifelines, 50-50 and phone a friend. Have a look at question number 12 of a possible 15. Bernie Sanders was born in which US state? New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Vermont.
Ooh, it's a nice U.S.-centric question for me. But politics and stuff of that sort, I'm not too strong on. Well, I made sure to get an American on my my phone a friend list, so I'm gonna go ahead and call Clive.
Do you want to tell him how much money's involved?
No, I don't want to make him feel bad about me doing better than he did in the game. So.
Well, I'll keep it anonymous then. And you're going to have to, when we phone him up, let's see if we get Clive on the line. So I'm once again asking for your knowledge support. Because that's a meme. Is that a meme? Possibly?
Yes.
It is a meme. Oh, Clive?
Hello?
Hi, it's Royal Flush from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, good evening. I've got 8 Minky here. He's doing rather well, but he needs your help with this question that we've got. You'll get 30 seconds. The next voice you'll hear will be 8. You'll have 30 seconds. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 8 Minky. Lots of luck. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
All right, Clive. Bernie Sanders was born in which U.S. state? New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, or Vermont?
Short answer, I don't know. I mean, obviously he's the Vermont senator, but I don't. This high up, that feels like a red herring.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If you had a guess, what would you think?
Massachusetts rang a bell, but that's I less than 10% confidence.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Bye.
Bit of a partially maybe helpful, maybe not helpful. Does that help your train of thought at all?
Not really. I was torn with the possibility of Vermont because he is representative of that state. I was maybe thinking New Jersey myself. Let's go ahead and use the 50-50 and see where that leaves us.
Okay, computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave 8 Minky just the right answer and the 1 remaining wrong answer. New York or Massachusetts?
I know he's got like a nice New York attitude to him. I don't know if that's where he's from though. I do like the idea of Massachusetts though.
Don't have to play. You can walk away with £64,000. You are now out of lifelines. But 125. One of those answers is worth £125,000. One of them will cost you 32.
I know it's not an ideal double-up situation just because of the weird 64 to 125, but I think I should probably try and go for it, just on the coin flip alone.
Which one are you leaning towards?
I'm thinking Massachusetts as well, with these 2 left. Because I want to say it's still kind of in the New England-y territory. Trying to think if there's any reason that I would feel that he's from New York over Massachusetts, though. I guess either way I did better than last time. So
So you're guaranteed 32.
Yeah. Let's take a stab at it.
I'm gonna play. You can walk away. You don't have to play if you don't want to. You can take the money, but it's worth 125 if you're right. 125,000 will cost you 32 if you're wrong.
All right. I think I will try C then. Yeah. Let's go for C.
Massachusetts. Final answer?
Jeez. It's not for fake money. Why am I so stressed? Yeah. C. Final answer, please.
You had £64,000. Ape, you've just lost 32. I'm so sorry. Hey, New York, born in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn, New York. Oh, mate, I am so sorry. But hey, you got 2 questions further than last time, and you got 1 prize up the money tree higher. You still go away with £32,000. Have you had a good time?
Oh, it's always fun.
Excellent. Well, it's been lovely having you here. Just before you go, do you want to say anything briefly while I stall for time? While I look for the sting that I'm looking for the end of the night.
Yeah, I'll read this in this note that I got in my door at my apartment complex that thanks me for renewing my lease with them, and I'm to set up some paperwork in the office. It will only take about 10 minutes to sign.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll probably do that next week, and then after that, I don't know what else. It's my calendar's completely open at this point.
Nice. Well, that's what I was looking for. Looking for the sting. That sting does mean that for tonight we are out of time. But what an evening we've had. Earlier on, the first one of the night, we saw Carl the Seventh go all the way to £1 million. We then saw, if I can look at the right thing now, so I can remind me who was next. It was Keshi Head, who got up to £16,000, walking away with £16,000. We then saw Clive of Legend, who walked away with... no, he didn't. He went away with £1,000 after stumbling over question number 6. And we've just seen Ape Minky go away with £32,000. Ape, have you had a good time?
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for playing. You go away £32,000 better off. And as suggested, that is about all we have got time for this evening. So, thank Wrong thing. I've gone on the wrong thing. Let me turn my microphone back on now. Yeah, I don't have an audio clip on that channel, so that's a thing. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've had a good time. Don't forget the Pinnacle Larder tomorrow. Quetz is on a bit later on tonight with Chase VGM. And you've also got Pinnacle Larder tomorrow. Matt the Ref's on Monday. I'm back Tuesday with either a combination of the Code Blockbusters Dog Eat Dog. Vote in the poll over in the Discord server. Ash is here on Wednesday with Undisclosed Game Yet. Thursday night, Quizzy Dance Bingo, Quetz at lunchtime for the Chase VGM, Outright on Friday with Ash, and then I'm back next week with the Gauntlet and whatever doesn't win the poll. I hope you've had a good time. It's been lovely talking to you all.